This is a building block matrix where if we look at our columns, we can see that element 1 combined with element 2 gives us element 3. Now, if we were to highlight the shapes that element 1 and 2 have in common, let's see, I believe that is it. Then we are left over with a large diamond, a cross, and then an X. So we have a large diamond, a cross, and then an X. So if there are similar shapes, they will cancel each other out. If there are unique shapes, they will combine together to give us our third element in that column. If we were to look at our rows, especially, let me actually back up. If we were to look at our rows, especially this one here, we might think that the same logic applies, because if we take a look at what these have in common, X and an X, that would leave us over with this mystery element being a diamond with a cross in the middle. And that is actually one of our answer choices. That is answer choice A. However, A is incorrect because if we were to try to apply this logic to another row, let's say this first row, we can see that a shape that they have in common does not cancel out. It stays in the third shape, and that is, even though it is just one fault is enough to completely disqualify a form of logic from a matrix. So there is not a logical pattern to be found by the rows. We need to just go by our columns. So if we take a look at our third column to look for our missing element, let's look at what they do have in common so that we know what's not going to be in our third element. This cross will not be in our third element. Everything else will be in our third element. So we are looking for a small diamond inside of a big diamond with an X. So not A, not D, not F, not E. B and C both fit the bill, except B has this square on the inside instead of a diamond on the inside. So C is our correct answer.